Now, gang, it's time for our special feature, Around the World with Woody. Let her roll.
And now, my fine people, presto!
Let's take a look at a modern whaling ship in action. High in the crow's nest, the lookout scans the sea. Then suddenly comes the familiar cry. There she blows. As he sights a whale in the distance, the harpoon gun is loaded and ready. And as the whale surfaces off the port bow, the gunner fires a perfect shot, straight at the huge target. The whale puts up a great fight as he churns the water into a froth with his powerful tail. And it's man against monster in a fight to the finish.
That looks like a whale of a whale.
Yes, Woody. It must weigh several tons.
That's a lot of whale steaks.
It's not steaks, but the oil that makes the whale a valuable catch.
It looks like a big balloon.
That's because it's pumped full of air to keep it afloat. And it's a day's work well done for the sailor on the whaler. In America, it's possible for the boy from the little red schoolhouse to wind up in the great big White House, the home of the president. Many presidents were first vice presidents. One was Theodore Roosevelt, called the man with the big stick. Then there was Calvin Coolidge, known as Silent Cal. Harry S. Truman took over the leadership of the country after the passing of the great Franklin D. Roosevelt. One of the greatest medical achievements of all times was the discovery of penicillin in 1941 by the famous English scientist, Sir Alexander Fleming. Easily produced in laboratories, this wonder drug has saved millions of lives in the past 20 years.
What's that, a pizza pie?
No, Woody, that's a slice of bread where the penicillin gets its start. It's produced from the common green mold that forms on stale bread or cheese. The mold is cultivated for several days and then processed into a serum. The penicillin is now ready to work its magic powers all over the world. New York City's famous Great White Way owes its brilliance to the genius of the most prolific inventor of all times, the amazing Thomas Alva Edison. The electric light was just one of his 1,200 inventions. The phonograph was one of his most popular contributions to the world.
Yeah, boss. He was the first disc jockey. Ah, he's playing our song.
Here he is with the first motion picture camera. This is gay San Francisco before the fire of 1906.
Those were the days. No parking problems.
And they had their share of celebrities in those days. William Jennings Bryan, the silver-voiced orator. Andrew Carnegie, who donated the money for our first public libraries. Enrico Caruso, the great opera singer. And Lillian Russell, the famous beauty of the gay 90s. Bathing beauties were a photographer's favorite subject.
Oh, boy. Get a load of those backwoods bikinis.
Cars were a novelty in 1900. Highways were just a dream. Thanks to Mr. Edison and his motion picture camera, it makes it possible for us to look back on those good old days.